Hi everybody, it's Tuesday. It's already time for a video. Hi everybody. Um, I want to talk about something that Paul said because in a recent phone call, I was talking to somebody who was, let's just say, distressed over some issues they have in their life, and they referred to things in very black and white, good and evil terms of sin, basically, uh, and using words like lust and other things. And I explained to him that, thanks to the gospel of grace, we now understand that there is no law of sin and death. And I reminded him that Paul said in 1 Corinthians that all things are permissible, but not all things are beneficial. What I was trying to do is explain to him, if you can stop looking at things in those religious terms of good and evil and sin, and judging things in your own life, and of course, if you're going to do it in your own life, you're doing it with other people in your life as well. And Paul said that all things are permissible, but not all things are beneficial. And then he said right after that all things are permissible, but not all things are constructive. If you, if you, and this is where I've talked numerous times about the knowledge of good and evil and how I stopped looking at everything in my life, events, people, places, things, myself, in terms of good and evil, which is nothing but judgment, and it's religious judgment. When you throw that out the window, the only thing you have left to guide yourself in your life after that is basically love. You can look at things with fresh eyes of love, and in the process, you can weigh out uh, whether something is beneficial to you or not, or whether it's hurting you or not, or others or not. And let's say somebody else has an issue. If you're looking at them through the religious lens, you're going to judge them for the issue, and you may not, because you're blinded by your judgment, you may not see um, what possibly could help that person, or how you might be able to help that person. Um, and You might help that person just by being non-judgmental and non-critical. But it's also in your own life, it can bring us a huge sense of relief. It actually it actually brings the reality of grace into your own life, where you're not frustrated in this struggle of condemnation, because you can just weigh things in your life, and through the process, you can find the possibility of making different choices, or not seeing, or you may be able to just determine that some things that you are concerned about in your life really aren't a problem and really aren't hurting you at all. You may also see that in other people's lives as well. Um, the long story short is the law was taken away, and so that religious mindset of the law, uh, yeah, it should also be taken away. That's up to the thinker, though. Um, and I've had people say, they're afraid. It's like, well, if there is no law, I can just do anything I want. And that's kind of a fearful reaction, actually, because um, people who really have that ingrained in them are actually afraid they're going to do something wrong. And um, but actually, with the freedom of thought of just weighing things out as to whether it's beneficial or constructive or not, I think you'll make the right choices. I don't think you have much to worry about. Um, as a matter of fact, I know it. And sure, have I made wrong choices? Everybody does. But you, after that, you still have more choices to make. So um, I just wanted to, I hope that helps somebody. But the main point I wanted to get across here is, um, in grace, where there is no law, the only thing you are left for guidance in your own life is love. And that's about all I wanted to say. So everybody have a revolutionary day.